sure what he is. I don't think he's alive. No, he's dead. Guys, oh, what a beautiful angel wing. That's the biggest one I've found so far. So this is a razor clam. Sure what it is. I think it might be a small oyster. Oh, I got wet. A small oyster. Get wet again. So baby's here. It's been buried for a long time. That's what gives it that dark color. This is an operculum. So guys, I don't know what this shell is. If anybody knows, please comment. I see them on the beach quite often, but I can't ever identify them. My app does not tell me what it is. If anybody knows, please comment. So guys, if you ever see this on the beach, it's called sea pork. Really strange looking stuff. Some really nice seaweed on the beach this morning. I don't take it home because when it dries out, it just really turns to dust. There's not a lot you can do with it. Also on the beach this morning is a whole lot of these cannonball jellyfish. I mean, they are everywhere. I've probably seen 100 already this morning. Oh, look what we found. Some moon snail. I'm about to get wet, y'all. So pretty. Oh, he's alive. I can't keep him because he's alive. Some more of those jellies. These are cannonball jellies on the beach this morning. There's a beautiful sunrise. Absolutely beautiful out here this morning. It's about 57 degrees. What do we see down here? It's a limpet. I love the limpets. They're very cool. It's a real pretty scallop shell. I think it's a scallop. Here's a nice piece of coral on the beach this morning. If you look up through here, you can see 3 or 4 of those cannonball jellyfish that I was talking about. There's one. And some seaweed to go with it. Walk up here. It's a big arc shell. That's a pretty big one. I have much bigger ones at home. Nice piece of seaweed and more jellyfish. Right here. You see it? It's a baby's ear. So guys, this is a lucine. Pretty cool. Y'all see it? It is. Let's put it in the light where you can see it. It's a baby's ear. They are very plentiful on this beach. It's the only place I find them in such quantity. Y'all, I find these on the beach occasionally. Usually they're like rounder and more like a seed. If anybody knows what they are, please comment. Y'all, I'm so excited. I have never found one of these on the beach before. Oh, and it's so beautiful. It's so cute. Super excited. So pretty. This is a sea urchin. Does anybody know what this one is? This one is broken, but this is a pin shell. There's usually two sides to it. This is part of a horseshoe crab, and it was a really, really big one. Wow. That's super cool. Horseshoe crab. So this is an arc shell, but this one is beautiful. It's been buried under the sand for a long time, and that's why it gets that dark color, because it's its lack of oxygen. Really pretty. I just want to show this one for those of you who don't know. This is a East Coast oyster shell. You will find these by the thousands out here. Quite plentiful. So guys, this is part of, it's broken, but it's part of an operculum. This is what the animals inside the shell use to close up the shell to protect them from things trying to get in and eat them. It's called an operculum. This is an arc shell. This one's really pretty. Look at the colors. Wow. So pretty. So you guys see these holes that are bubbling? That's where a sand flea or a crab or something like that has dug its way down in the sand, and they're filling up with water as the tide comes in. But in every one of those holes, there's an animal down in there, maybe a sand flea or a crab. Usually the shells are all up at the rack line, but not today. Today they're all down here by the surf. It was low tide about an hour ago, and tide is coming in. I don't know what kind of shell this is. If anybody knows, Put it in the comments. Ooh, if you keep up with him, he's super fast. This is a cross-barred Venus clam. Very common here on the beach in South Carolina. Guys, look what I found. Oh my gosh. This is called a Pawleys Island shell. Or it's called, oh gosh, I can't remember the name now. They're kind of rare though.